And welcome back to Across the Street podcast with your hosts, Nihaal
and Daniel. What's up, guys? How's it going? How we doing?
What up, what up?
How's your days? How's your day?
Our week's been a little rough at the beginning. Was it this week when you told me that the mics didn't work in the last episode?
Yo.
Or like 2 episodes ago?
It was technically 2 episodes ago, but they won't know that because there's only going to be one upload.
Such a good episode.
It was such a good episode. Sorry, Sundia. Sorry, Sahil.
So if we were there, if you were there, you witnessed it.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it. So it was kind of like an in the moment thing from now on, you know?
Yeah. But we did record an episode with 2 of Nihaal's close friends, but unfortunately the audio files got corrupted. We have the footage. It's just all you hear is silence for like after the first 9 minutes, which is really unfortunate.
So if you guys are good at lip reading, we are more than happy to upload the episode. But
and we might upload some of the first 9 minutes of the clips, pending our guest's approval.
Exactly, yeah. For the last episode and stuff, I noticed that I was showing the backside of this jersey.
Yeah.
And kind of wanted to show the front side.
The front side of it?
Even though my head's covering it, but yeah, you could guess we're from the Toronto area.
Yeah, if it wasn't that evident before, how we talk about where we're from.
Yeah. How's your week been?
My weekend was nice. We had a friend of the pod, Liz's birthday yesterday. Today is actually her birthday, so happy birthday to you at the day of time of filming. When you guys are watching, it'll be a belated birthday. So in the comments, wish her a happy belated.
Happy birthday. Just because it's her birthday, her OnlyFeed account has like 25% off.
Yeah, 25% off Liz's OnlyFeet. Yeah, we're going to be uploading some bonus content with that. We might have her fingers interlaced through her feet. People
who haven't watched the previous episodes are going to be so confused.
Yeah, refer back to our episode about, what was it again?
Our ideal relationship.
Our ideal partners.
Partners, yes. What were we even talking about?
Sorry. I don't even remember, dude.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, we were talking about how our week was going.
Week. Yeah, sorry. I also... This actually
very big week for you.
Yeah, this actually might be a segue to what we're talking about today. I emceed an event, a very big event for the job that I work at. Probably shouldn't say the name, but it's a pretty big company. And there were like, people coming from the U.S. The president of the company was there, et cetera, et cetera. And they chose me as the MC, and I've only been working at that company for almost 4 years now, and I've mostly been working from home, so barely anybody knows me. And I took that step, MC'd. I was very nervous at the beginning, but by the end, everyone loved it. Everyone said thank you, you did awesome, etc., etc. And our topic of today is? Our topic of today is
comfort zones and getting out of them.
Exactly. So that was a huge thing yesterday. As much as both me and Daniel, talk in the camera and stuff, yeah, now I think we're much more comfortable than the first episode.
Yeah.
But, you got to get out of your comfort zone.
Oh, for sure. Agreed. 100% agreed.
Comfort zones. It's just, we have a lot of different... Thanks for moving the mic, man. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Making sure it's catching us. We don't want no more PTSD from not having an episode to put out.
Yeah, man. If you don't get out of your comfort... especially around this time, or these years with like Netflix and like just vaping and... Sorry.
Why are you calling... Okay, so you called out one half... No, I think you called out both of us just right there. I used to vape, and he's just on Netflix. So, he just called out both of us for no reason.
Yeah. So, yeah, as in, like, you kind of get too comfortable in where you are.
Yes.
Sometimes. And, especially, like, if you're living in a house with your parents or, like, you don't really have that much bills to pay or anything, the laziness can catch up to you and it will bite you at the end. It will build up. Oh, for
sure.
Right? But, the only way to get uncomfortable... Are you good with that?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Sorry, there's some footsteps from upstairs, but yeah, man, just
the only way to get out of that.
The only way to get out of that is just doing it.
Kind of pushing. It kind of sounds corny, but part of it's like pushing into the unknown or pushing yourself into a position you're not used to.
Yeah.
And you once again, it is a gamble because you don't know what can come out of it, whether positive or negative. But especially if it's something you want to do that you're unsure of, usually the outcome's positive.
Yeah. And back when I used to go to therapy, my therapist once said, hey, like, What's the absolute worst that can happen? What are you scared of?
That's true.
For me, in this case, last weekend, it's like, oh, I'm going to fuck up so bad that the president of the company is just going to fire me directly. But that's not a realistic scenario.
That's not realistic,
it's not,
dude.
But, the anxiety is just like, shit.
How bad, yeah, because, like, realistically, like, you...
Like, whatever, you just stutter a little bit, they're going to forget, like, tomorrow.
Yeah, like, worst case, if you really F it up, people just have an impression of you, but at the end of the day, you're working there.
Exactly.
You know? It's not like that's something you can lose your job over unless you, like,
Yeah, take a shot at the president. Like
and it's not a funny one.
It's not a funny one. It's just, like, serious. It's like, you should have given me a raise last year. No. That's when it's like,
yeah.
That's when people are going, what the heck. By the way, we're sponsored by Mountain Dew.
No, we're not.
We're not. I'm joking. We're not. We're not. I wish. I'm just practicing for the future sponsors.
Yeah. This is some Mountain Dew.
Just imagine me smiling.
By the way, I love Mountain Dew Baja Blast, but I can only ever find it at, like, KFC Taco Bells.
I've never even heard of that before.
I think it's better than Mountain Dew. Personally, I think it is.
Is it the purple one?
It's like it's more turquoise. It's turquoise, actually.
Turquoise.
It's turquoise. Blue is the Blue Voltage, or whatever it's called. I forget what red is. But yeah. You remember when Mountain Dew used to... The rumor was Mountain Dew it would kill your sperm? It was so funny.
I hope it's not true, man.
It's not true.
I drank a lot.
I drank a lot as a kid too, but it's just like I remember in high school you used
What's your go-to pop?
What's my go-to pop? Hold on, I want to continue what I was saying on that,
Sorry.
but like I don't know if everybody like for us in high school the thing about Mountain Dew was like everybody just used to call it like a vasectomy in a bottle. It's like, yo, you don't want kids? And in high school, it's like, yo, drink Mountain Dew.
That's it.
But yeah, my favorite pop. Ooh, that's tough.
Top three, like go-to. As in like, yo, you have a combo from Wendy's. What do you get first?
See, Wendy's is different. I get the strawberry lemonade, so that doesn't count.
Okay, like wherever there's like...
Okay, so whenever there's actual pop. So my first choice would probably be Orange Crush.
Damn.
Orange Crush is one.
Didn't know that.
It's a goated...
With food?
With food.
That's crazy.
Yeah, or like, classic is like Coca-Cola. I feel like you can do Coca-Cola / Coca-Cola Zero, even though there's a difference in taste. Third. And it's only if a place has like, those custom like fountain drink things where they have flavors for it, or if I can find a can, vanilla Coke. I love vanilla Coke. So good.
Vanilla Coke slushies are really good in the summer.
Yeah, they hit.
Especially in...
You remember the days where you used to like just bike to the gas station and get them?
After my soccer tournaments and volleyball tournaments in summer, you just go there and get it's the most refreshing thing.
Facts.
As soon as you feel the air conditioning inside the SO or whatever, and then after that, you just...
It hits the spot. That used to be me. So I used to go from school to... I used to have a job in grade 12. And I used to stop, but there's a gas station in front of the grocery store I worked at. And I would always stop in for a slushie and come into work walking with one. And it was just such a vibe for me, bro.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Good times.
Sometimes you wish you could go back to those days. But then you could also, you could still go and get a slushie.
Yeah, you can still go get a slushie.
It's just that you're not that young anymore.
Yeah. But, like...
It's called you old. Don't worry, I know you're only 1 year older than me. Or a couple months later.
As of right now, I think we're the same. Are we? No, we're not. You're younger than me. In terms of months, you're after than me, right? So you're never going to be the same age as me.
What do you mean? I'm 24 right now.
You're I'm 25.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you're what?
So that'll never happen. Yeah,
you're October. So you're never going to be the same age as me.
Damn. Rip.
It's okay. I only have like 13 years. Not 13. Well, 13 years. 13 months over you, I think. 13 or 14 months.
So there's going to be a point where you're 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
26 and 24 this year.
Yep.
That's pretty crazy. It's kind of weird to think about. 26. What is that?
26 is a little 26 weird.
26 is good. 27 is like... I remember learning this in rock and roll theory class. It was like an elective that I took in college. That a lot of like old singers died at that age.
At 26?
27.
27. Yo, thank God I can't sing, bro. Yeah. Thank God I can't sing. I'll just stick to dying at a normal age. Whatever that is.
My top 3 pops are Sprite. Number 1, go-to. You probably noticed. I say Sprite every time.
Yeah.
Then Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Shout out Mountain Dew.
Yep.
And then Canada Dry.
Okay, solid. You're not a dark soda kind of guy.
I am not a dark soda kind of guy.
Yeah, little racist there on the pops.
What do you mean? I'm talking about pops.
You're racist to pop, man.
It's just a taste. If you guys somehow connect that with racism and cancel me, I swear, bro.
That'd be so funny.
I literally have all my friends are minorities, bro. Like,
So what's wrong with pops that are minority? I'm joking. No, but I honestly, Sprite is always a good one because I feel like you can mix it with so many things too. Like
lean.
Yo.
Make lean, codeine.
Make lean?
No,
Like, what am I taking a page out of Future? No, but Sprite, like, I don't know if you remember this, but like in the McDonald's days, you just make Sprite and like orange juice or whatever like that. Or even if you went to the grocery store and they had a sale on a can of Sprite and then like the cartons of orange juice or cartons of lemonade and you just poured Sprite in there. We did that in high school. Best thing ever.
Yeah, Sprite's like, I feel like it's like just the base. Well, it feels like just the base because it's just sugar and
it's just sugar, yeah.
Lime and fizz. Speaking of McDonald's, you won't believe this. Looking back on it now, this is the most stupidest thing I've ever done in my childhood.
What?
I used to work at Kumon, right?
Yeah.
Like a while ago.
Yeah.
And Kumon was probably like 3 blocks down, and
yeah.
I had to bike there, and on the way there's a McDonald's, and this is like probably I want to say. This was my first ever part-time job, so how old was it? Like grade 10, grade 11, whatever.
Wow.
Right? So this is like super, super thing. And then I used to, it was $1 drink days in the summer, so the cups were already cheap.
Yeah.
But I shit you not, I always had a cup in my backpack, and I used that exact same cup for the entire summer.
Did you wash it?
It tasted like paper God. By the end, bro.
That's kind of gross.
I know. That's how cheap I was, bro. When people are like, "Yo, Nihaal, how do you pay for this car right out of high school, bro?" I did shit like that, bro. I didn't.
Like it's cheap, sure, but that's kind of unhygienic.
I know.
Like I'd understand if you washed it, maybe.
I was a different person back then, and now I'm just blowing money on expensive speakers for no reason, right?
Hey man, this guy spends money on the vibes, I guess.
I know, yeah, facts. JBL, man, you guys ripped me off. Come on, $750 for a speaker. That speaker's only worth like $400.
Okay, but that speaker's as freaking tall as my waist, bro.
I know. No, I swear it shouldn't be $750 though. I think that's a lot. Think about it. Like TVs are like $500 now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. But, like, bro, like, they're probably charging you a premium just because it lights up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's like computers, bro. If you get a light-up computer, they're going to charge you on that.
Speaker we're talking about is the JBL Party Box 310. Maybe to put a picture.
I'll figure that out. Bring.
And, yeah. Yeah. Okay, dude, we're not even fucking...
Yeah.
Where did the topic go, man?
Yeah, we're talking about getting out of our comfort zone, right?
Whoa, yeah. Okay, so I think the perfect way to start this off is how we started our podcast. Yo, if we could have been comfortable and just have our conversations to ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much.
On FaceTime. That.
We still do that.
I mean, yeah, we still do that. That's cute. Thank you.
Yeah. I got you.
I lost my train of thought. But, yeah.
We could have been comfortable just doing, talking between each other.
Yeah, but then we started. Like, a lot of people don't start podcasts because, they're thinking of all the negatives and stuff. Yeah, I mentioned that I have a corporate job and stuff before and stuff.
Yeah.
I was a little scared about that, too. I'm like, oh, man, what if my coworkers see me? But at the same time, it's like, I'm not saying anything too controversial. So.
Yeah, like, we just try to keep, like, for the most part, like, everything that we talk about doesn't necessarily reflect who we are as people.
Exactly, yeah.
We just make jokes sometimes.
And also, we're not really... I think another part of podcasts, people are a little self-conscious. How will I look on the camera? Whatever. Look, I'm just wearing... Dude, I'm wearing a hoodie. We don't even think about what we're wearing. I have, like, 2 zits that popped up in my face today. I don't care, man.
Dude, for the longest time, I didn't cut my hair, and I would just pull the hoodie over my head and just wear the hat.
That's why you're doing it? I was looking at previous episodes, like, why does this guy have a freaking hoodie? Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, I'm too lazy to cut my hair, but I don't like how it looks, but I don't give a fuck because I have a hoodie. But yeah. Like,
so, yeah, and now... the outreach that we have so far from our friends and the views that we got and stuff, like, that's a W, man. Like, compared to, like,
it is.
Absolutely nothing, like, and that's because we just took that step out of the comfort zone. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? And you got to kind of live life a little bit too. It's just, if you always wanted to do something, and this is something that both me and Daniel had in our hearts, or like, just like we've always had the desire to do, or we knew that we had the potential to do.
Yeah.
We just kind of push for it.
Yeah. And, honestly, if you really remember, it was just on a whim. It literally was just on a thought.
Like, it's just on a whim, but at the same time, I don't know about you, but I've always had something where it's just like, yo, I could do this.
I honestly just thought, like, I like to talk with a lot of people, like a lot of my friends. And for the most part, I think we all like to not necessarily listen to each other talk, but we like whenever we talk, it's a great conversation, and people involved in great conversations like to listen to great conversation. And if we put that on a camera, like I think it could translate elsewhere, right? That's how I thought of it when I told you about it.
And
so.
were you comfortable being on camera at the beginning or no?
I'm comfortable because it's not like I have to set an impression or set a vision of myself, right? I don't have to portray something. I'd be more nervous if I had to act or if I had to be something that I wasn't.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and plus I'm used to hearing my own voice on recording anyways at this point, because I know a lot of people are really uncomfortable about how their voice sounds. I'm so used to it.
I haven't even noticed the nerves or anything until like our guests start coming in, like at the beginning.
But there's more pressure for sure when there's guests.
Yeah, they get a little bit more nervous, but us were like, oh yeah, just start roll. They're like, what the fuck? You guys don't even practice? No, you just turn on the camera, bro.
I say our guests who are like the most comfortable in front of a camera. I'm not surprised it would be Fazal, because he's in front of a camera. He's in a band.
Oh yeah.
And then Shane, just because Shane is Shane's just out there, man. Shane just like talks a lot, and he just enjoys like talking. So I wouldn't be surprised that he was just comfortable.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, man.
Can you name a time what was like your first time that you got out of your comfort zone, or like first like prominent time, like legit you're like, yo, if I didn't fucking do this shit, I would have never done this shit. Like, I would have just stayed where I am, kind of thing.
Ooh, honestly, it might seem like super small, because I'm going off the top of my head. I didn't even expect that one, but I'd say the first time I asked my mom to sign me up for baseball, because my parents weren't never really pushing on me for sports, but I saw how interested I was that I asked my mom to sign up for it. And then the same day for sign up, I saw all these kids that are signing up, and they acted like they knew each other, and I'm like, they were all talking to each other, because they played like years past. I'm like, whoa, I don't know anybody, and I don't know how good I'm gonna measure up to these kids, right? Because I'd played like with my friends, or I'd like practice at school, but like it's not actual games. And as a kid, that's like really even more intimidating. So when I came out and played, and I did pretty well, and it was just a good vibe, and we were all pretty friendly, I'd say. That was something where I'm like, damn, this became such a foundational sport for me, where I learned footwork, I learned all these good athleticism, like things about athleticism. And I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't just asked my mom to sign me up for baseball. Or even after that, I could have just been like, Mom, I don't think I want to do this anymore, after I'd signed up, because of all those intimidating factors. Even the first practice, just meeting all these people who knew each other like before.
You know, that's actually really good that you said that, because this is what I was thinking about too, especially at a young age and stuff. The friends that you hang out with, you kind of just do the things that... I feel so bad, because like even me, I'm thinking of some friends that like they had so much potential, but just because they hung around with these groups of friends, they're just like, if they're not doing it, I'm not going to do it, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But then stuff like what you said, like you signed up for baseball and it was just completely new, but you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And then because of that, you started playing baseball, that, you probably made more baseball friends, more teammates, whatever, right? But I feel like a lot of people just get stuck because they're just like, yo, friends aren't doing it, why would I do it? That.
Yeah, because there is a comfort zone to friends that it's like, I hang around these people all the time and it's fun.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. So, of course, that's going to be a comfort zone. And we're not necessarily saying, like, step out of that comfort zone. Don't be friends with those guys.
No, we're not saying that. I'm just saying that
like
it's okay to make new friends and...
do other things that your friends don't do.
Yeah.
You don't have to be within those boundaries all the time.
Just because you're best friends with the person doesn't mean that you have to have the same interests.
Exactly.
Right? Like, all my best friends...
do different things, right?
Literally do different things. They never... It took me a while to learn that, to be honest. Going back, like, 2017, after I graduated high school in 2016, and then in all of 2017 and the early half of 2018, I didn't play volleyball at all. Like,
because your friends didn't want to?
Yeah, no, just like I wasn't surrounded with the volleyball people. Like, it wasn't even my vocabulary or DNA anymore. Like, you know, like I didn't have opportunity, whatever, right? Except for like some South Indian games and stuff, but like that's whatever. But then, one day in college, one of my friends briefly said, "Oh, I heard you play volleyball. You mentioned that you play volleyball, right?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Oh, yo, there's this tournament this weekend at Ryerson University. You want to come play?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" Right?
Yeah.
And that, like, since I said sure to that run, it led me to where I am right now, right? So you never know. It's like, bro, that's so uncomfortable. I don't know my teammates. I don't know what kind of competition I'm playing, this, that. But I just knew one guy on the team, and he brought me on, and then I made friends there, and then after that, he brought me to some drop-ins, and then I met friends there, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. And then,
It also just helps that you have to come into it with an open mind.
yeah,
With like, you might meet people
No
that you don't
judgment,
necessarily vibe with, or people that you, it's just unfamiliar, right?
Yeah.
And if you come into it with an open mind, be approachable, or even be the one to take initiative and approach, and it can go really well for you, for sure. Another way to do that, I guess, and I'm not necessarily giving advice, I just think, like, let's say you're unfamiliar with those and it's really intimidating you. Ask, like, 2 of your friends, do you want to watch in the stands or something like that? Do you want to just chill and observe? Like, it's like something that necessarily, you're still stepping out of your comfort zone, but you have some security there too. That it's like, if at the end of the day, I didn't like this, I have my friends to hang out with right after, or talk about it, and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's like, it's not necessarily a big jump, but, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually a great point to say. Like, use your friends as assets too. They don't. It's your friends are not your op kind of thing. Sorry, that's like Toronto slang. Op. Your opposition. Like,
yeah.
Your friends are not against you. They're for you. So I'm sure that they'll be like, oh, you like volleyball? Okay, go there. I like baseball. This. Whatever. You want to try cooking? Go ahead. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't know how to cook. I just haven't been surrounded with friends that know how to cook. To be honest, except bro. Like, you don't, like, always, I don't know.
You literally just have to buy ingredients, and I will help you cook. Literally just have to buy something.
Bro,
like,
okay.
Buy eggs. I'll help you
when
cook eggs.
When it comes to that, I have zero interest, okay? But what I'm saying, when I say outside of your comfort zone kind of thing, too, is, like, okay, I hate when people are like, oh, I wish I played soccer.
Yeah.
I never say I wish I cooked. I've never said that in my life. Guys, I never said I wish I cooked. I know that if I was a little interested,
I would have tried
you'd fucking help or whatever, right? But I hate when people are like, oh, I wish I could play soccer. I wish I was good at soccer. Mm-hmm. But then they don't do anything, and then they just continue on watching Netflix, playing video games, whatever, right? So that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Because, like, I get where you're coming from with that, because a lot of people, like, a lot of times I think, like, people always say, I wish I played soccer, and I've never thought that. I wonder why. And when I, like, for example, I deeply thought about it, I watched it on TV, I'm not that excited about it. I've played it, and I like playing sports with my hands more than I like playing sports with my feet. That's why deep down
You heard that, ladies?
My feet will not be featured on Liz's Only Feet. Just saying. My hands will be if she wants them to be, but I don't know if these are worth much.
Apparently you like sports with your hands, so.
I do.
That means...
I got good hand-eye coordination.
Yep. Ladies?
But my footwork's not too shabby either, just saying.
Oh, man.
It's always coming back to feet, dude.
But,
I mean, we really did talk about sports on that, though, but aside from sports, what's like a big step, though, for you in terms of comfort zone that's not sports?
Huge step is definitely, like, learning experiences. For me, it was a job back in 2018. I didn't know anything. 2018 summer, I had, like, a summer job. And I kind of went to this company. I'm just like, yo, I don't know anything, man. I don't know how to use these machines, nothing. I just graduated school. I know, like, a basic thing, but I just want to learn kind of thing. And if I didn't put myself out there, there's no way I would have learned how to use all those machines just like that, right? So it's just like you could either say, hey, I don't know how to do it, and then just keep saying I don't know how to do it, or the only way to learn is just literally doing it, right? It's like, even for me, it could be something as simple as, like, Daniela, shout out Daniela, bought me a present, like a puzzle recently.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, I fucking suck at puzzles, bro. Like, I don't know how to do a puzzle, this, that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, all I need to do is just open up the puzzle. And I want to open up the puzzle. I have an interest in seeing the final puzzle being made. You just kind of make it, and you got to do it. So,
right.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, like, would you say... Because I remember... Because I know you've always been, like, for the most part, an outgoing person. But would you say... something like your first... Like, the party that we both went to. Would you say that was something that's, like, a comfort zone? Like,
yeah. Oh, no, 100%. Dude, I was not the same This is Nihaal in 2023 or Nihaal in 2022. 2022 was prime extrovert Nihaal. Yeah. Daniel knows, like, I've hosted many events. That's the most extrovert I've ever been in my life. But yeah, like 2017 and stuff, like, I was super introverted. I literally just went to school, came back. That's it, right? And
yeah.
But yeah, I didn't. That's the other thing too. To you introverts out there, to you people that are very comfortable out there, dude, I was like that once, right? If there's something in you, like, okay, if you're introverted and you want to stay introverted and you're just comfortable, whatever, it's wired in your DNA, whatever, okay, cool, do your thing. You know, I understand there are people like that, etc., right? And I've tried changing people like that, but I couldn't. Like, I've tried my best to change some introverts. I couldn't because they're way too comfortable, right?
Yeah.
But to those people that are like, damn, yo, this guy hosts some parties. This guy, you know, goes to some good parties. This, that, volleyball, whatever it is. Or this guy's talking to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. The only way to meet new people or get new experiences and stuff is to literally just do it. So
like, kind of in a way, it's just throw yourself out there.
That's it. So when Daniel came to my party back in December, he didn't know anybody. Like, you probably know like a handful, but like he doesn't know anybody. But just seeing, like, I saw Daniel literally go up to people and be like, "Hey, my name's Daniel," right?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? They're just gonna be like, you fucking suck, you're a loser. That's it. Who cares? I'm still there. Like, I love him.
At the end of the day, it's a party. Just, you're there to have a good time.
Exactly.
Everybody's kind of there on the same objective. Like, it's just, you're just there to have a good time. And I don't think some, in my opinion, if somebody were to approach me just to say hi or talk, I don't think that would be something that I would just be like, like, whatever, bro.
That's the other thing too. The open mind thing that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bro, everyone's in the same boat. Don't judge. Like everyone at a party or the parties that
it's not like there was somebody at your party literally just trying to like get behind every girl or something. That person I would kind of judge. I will not lie to you.
Okay.
But everybody was just there to have a good time at that party.
Yeah, you didn't notice that person because it was you.
That's whoa. Yeah, you hear he's joking, okay? I will not be incriminated like this. Oh my god.
Trim it out.
I'm not trimming it out. I need you guys to see how he taps on my head.
Trim out that segment and then just share it to every girl that you know, okay?
Oh my god.
Cancel this, man, 2023. I'm joking, don't cancel. I need a co-host.
I'm the best one he's got. Trust me. We tried to get his close friends as guests, and they don't want to come on. Exactly. I'm calling y'all out, too.
Exactly. What the hell's wrong with you? Ruggy, piece of shit.
I was going to call him out by name.
No, I'm calling Ruggy out by name. Bro, I promise you're never coming on this podcast. I know you're not. You know why? Because you're probably not even listening to me right now. Because you're not loyal, bro. Like, the man doesn't even listen to a podcast, bro. Damn. And I really go telling around people that he's my best friend, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy, Ruggy, that's crazy.
I will say, though, to be on the devil's advocate here, Ruggy did message me saying the audio sounded a lot clearer.
This guy listened to, like, the first, 2 minutes. And he's like, all right, that's it. His attention span is, smaller than a goldfish or whatever. Bro,
he's gonna get so mad at you for roasting.
I don't give a shit, bro. I'm gonna roast the shit out of him right now because I know that he's not gonna watch.
Oh my god.
I don't care.
And then we're gonna clip this on Instagram, then he'll see a PSA for Ruggy.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, Ruggy. Alright.
What were you even talking about before you got mad, bro? This guy got heated. I think that's the most heated I've ever seen you.
Yeah, chill. You haven't seen me on a volleyball court. Okay.
Heated I've ever seen you on the pod.
Okay, facts. Yeah, you're coming. Okay,
but yeah, I think we're just talking about the party. Oh, I don't lie. I was nervous there because a lot of the people I'd seen around, never really talked to them, but it's kind of crazy. I just talked to a bunch of people. One, they're like, I wouldn't say they're like I'm tight with them, but every time they see me, it's like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, they're cool with me, which I appreciate too.
They remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how it should be. I mean, you're easy to remember because you're literally the only non-brown person there, so.
I mean, not to diss all the other non-brown people there.
Handful. I think there's maybe 5 non-brown people.
Literally 5. Literally 5. Yeah. I was gonna bring this up to you as well, but I know you've had points of. What? Okay, all right. But you've had...
I really like this mic. Okay, go.
But you've had points where traveling was a step of your comfort zone. Like,
oh, yeah.
You've... I know when you traveled with us for our first cottage trip. Your first cottage trip with us. That was a huge step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You'd never really gone with a majority of people to a cottage that you didn't know.
Yeah.
You knew maybe me, like 1.5 people there. You knew me and somebody like half.
Yeah. I feel like we talk about this cottage trip every other podcast, but
we talk about, there's 3 things we talk about every podcast. We talk about the cottage trip. We talk about our boy Andy's wedding, Andy and Anna's wedding. Shout out y'all. And then we talk about Liz's feet.
Yes.
3 things we talk about. Those are our 3 commandments of this podcast.
Yeah. For me, I guess it's literally what it is. It's like I just haven't tried. Like I could see, like, I know you love traveling and stuff. I just haven't tried traveling, so yeah. I feel like if I do expose myself to it, then.
But I've like start. That's what I mean. I'm trying to from what I remember, you did that. You did a trip with people to. You did a trip for volleyball too, right? Edmonton.
Yeah. And
what else did you?
Like I've been to a couple of college trips and stuff. And the year before in 2021, was that 2021 or anything? Oh yeah,
we did 2021.
So I guess a couple months before that, I also went on a college trip with Sahil and his friends. So it was already like I was slowly. Obviously, the pandemic fucked me up socially too.
Yeah,
like a little bit. Like
I
just forgot that people exist.
Yeah,
like, it's like, oh damn,
you're a person.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot how to like talk to people.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't know how to talk to women from the start, so like.
Yo, I won't lie to you. How many? When we went back to work or like interacting with people, how much were you stuttering? Because I was stuttering a shit ton.
Oh, dude, so much.
It was crazy. Sometimes I still stutter pretty bad. It all depends though in the situation. If I'm super uncomfortable, I'll stutter a lot more.
I definitely did stutter a lot at the beginning of the emceeing.
Yeah.
Because I was just nervous, but then after that, everyone's like, "Yeah, dude, you got much more confident." By the end of it, I was just literally winging jokes and stuff, taking shots. That's when it was fun. For me personally, it's just as much as they say get out of my comfort zone, I'm still working on that too. Obviously, like there's the financial element too.
Yeah.
And also the vacation days at work. Like there's little stuff like that factor in, but yeah, I'd love to travel. It's just finding a good group. That's why. And I try saying yes to everything. Oh, that's something I want to say earlier too. Just say yes to everything, man. Honestly, be a yes man. Fuck it. That's my mentality. That's my advice. Just say yes to everything, unless it's something harmful towards you. Just you know what I'm talking about. Come on.
Yeah, don't jump off a cliff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if somebody's like, "Hey, jump off that cliff," and there's no water at the bottom.
Exactly. But if someone's like, "Hey," if it's a trusted individual like Daniel, that's just like, well, for me it's Daniel. I don't know about for you, but and then he's like, "Yo, let's go to freaking St. John's together." Like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would say no to that. But if he says, "Yo, let's go to freaking Italy together," that would be a little bit more of a question just because of the financial side. But it's not
expensive, dude.
It's not so more so the comfort side. It's more so the financial side.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure anybody would want to just travel across the ocean.
That's it. We should start like a GoFundMe link for our trip to Italy.
You just GoFundMe for like podcasts in foreign places.
Podcasts in foreign places, so down. We'll do a podcast in front of the pyramids.
Facts. I'd be so down for that. That'd be so sick. But we need to fund the tickets and the equipment.
Yeah, 100%. You guys are helping us, right?
Yeah, right. Please. Mountain Dew, you hear us?
All we need is just 40 grand.
Yeah. I mean, not wrong.
How about you? No, yeah. I mean, you went on the you go on individual trips,
bro.
For me, it's like at least I have somebody. This man goes like just raw dogging this shit, bro. Like,
raw dogging what?
No friends, no.
Yeah,
nothing,
I raw dogged San Francisco.
That's it. That's exactly what you did. That's just like, all right, no protection, just fucking go, you know?
Yeah, I won't lie. I went. The only thing I was like, with that, I was only uncomfortable because I didn't necessarily know what I was gonna get into with my like stay situation because it was a hostel. But even then, after that, it was like, yo, well, I've said it before. I met great people there. I got to really know what it's like to vacation alone, in a sense of, I don't have to wait for everybody to get up. I don't have to wait for everybody to decide where to eat. No offense to... I don't know if y'all are going to know who you are, but some of you are going to know who I'm talking about, you know? It's just... It's a lot of obligation-free exploration. And for me, it was getting out of a comfort zone of like, damn, everything I do on this trip is up to me. It wasn't planned for me. I made this itinerary. I'm like, is this all gonna work out? That was like hugely all in my head, and I was able to check everything off that list. And I'd do it again. I don't know if the next thing to step out of my comfort zone is like traveling somewhere that I don't know the language. So for me, that was going to be before the pandemic, Korea. I was going to go to South Korea on my own. And it was going to be hella crazy. I had 3 weeks there, not knowing much of the language. I can't really speak it. I can understand.
And you get refunded for that or no?
I did. Air Canada blessed me.
Shout out Air Canada.
Shout out Air Canada.
Except for your stocks, bro. Fuck you. Honestly, bro. Oh, so much money in your stocks. I'll be dead ass, bro. That shit's fucked up, man. How are you guys not at like pre-pandemic levels yet? Like you guys are flying, bro.
It's the delays, man.
Bro,
it's just the delays.
Pissing me the fuck off, bro. You guys are broke.
Yeah, they still
now
fire.
Now we're gonna get demonetized, bro.
It's okay. We're not making.
How many times should I say fuck to get demonetized?
Fuckity fuck shit. But yeah, what was I saying?
As Seoul.
Yeah, I wanted to travel to Seoul. I had a whole trip planned out. I was scared as shit to go on that because thankfully I didn't book yet for places. But by the time I found out, I was like, fuck, dude. I was pretty sad because the places I had lined up were going to be cheap too. And I was about to book and they're like, hey, you can't fly here anymore. I'm like, okay, am I going to get my money back? And I had to wait like 3 months to get my money back.
But you did.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, you just got to fight. You got to talk to your credit card company. You just had to scrap on that. If you booked with a smaller airline, though, I know some people didn't get refunds.
No, 100%.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks. But, yeah.
Smaller airlines are like that.
Yeah.
Even right now, this weekend, in our co-ed volleyball tournament, a girl was supposed to play with us, and right now she just texted me. She's just like, yo, I can't reschedule my flight. I'm like, piece of shit. So.
Yeah, flight's a flight.
Yeah, and it's apparently like... Should I call it the flight name?
That's up to you.
Airline name?
That is all up to you. I will give you full discretion. You are...
I actually can't remember the flight name, so I don't want to say it. But it's okay. Starts with the S, rhymes with Lyrit Airlines.
Ah!
So I didn't say it.
Ah! I know exactly the one.
All right.
Yeah, I have friends who say it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Do you have yeah, she went to Texas or something, so.
Texas.
Houston, Texas.
You know what would be a place to step out of your comfort zone and travel to?
Go to most racist fucking
Yes,
state.
I was going to say. You heard of that place on Instagram or on TikTok that's like the most racist place in America?
Where is it? In Texas?
I think it's like in Arkansas or something.
Okay,
like
probably. That makes sense.
Or Alabama. And it would just be super interesting to do it. And see what it's actually
When I go to Ohio, I feel it. I feel the eyes being grilled at me every time I go for dinner or anything. There's half like nice people. Some people are super nice to me for no reason, just because they know that I'm fucking
probably
not from Ohio.
Yeah.
So, shout out Ohio, bro. You seen all those memes, bro? There's so many Ohio memes, bro, on TikTok now.
Yeah, I know. I have a friend who's from Ohio, and they literally say it's just like suburbia.
That's it.
Literally just suburban. And what's it called? Speaking of that, I had an uncomfortable travel experience in a sense of. This is a comfort zone thing that I don't think I'll actually step out of because it was a really bad experience for me. When I traveled to not London, but I traveled to England in high school. It wasn't in London. It was pretty far north of it. And, dude, that was just the most racist fucking experience I had, dude. Imagine being... Right before you go into grade 9, you go into a foreign country where you're literally the only people... You're among few people who are just like Asian there. There's like it's all people who are like white basically, all like British people. And there's little kids biking or like scootering by you calling you a fucking Jap. That was such a shock to me as a kid. Like when I'm 13 and I'm just like okay, I can cross this off my list. I'm not coming back here. I don't want to do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it might be different now, but also I just don't think that's something I'd like to experience.
It's funny how we say like racist this from here, but I feel like countries like I don't know about Philippines, but I think India is definitely like more racist.
I could see that.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
We say racist isn't like when we say the word racist, we typically think of white people.
We just think of
But the other way around, it's the same thing.
But
there's a lot of white people that are like scared to go to some countries too.
For sure.
So,
I get where that's coming from. Like, I think But I can genuinely say that's
Yeah,
a comfort zone I can understand people wouldn't want to step out of.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a fear of being judged or like in a way persecuted, right? That's a comfort zone that I understand. I don't know, like at a comfort zone we should go like step out of and go to. You want to go to North Korea?
No, we literally can't go, man. What do you mean? How can you go? Unless the tour bus or whatever?
I don't know. We sneak in or something. Step out of our comfort zone. You'll see the nukes.
I'm kind of down.
Yo, somebody want to sponsor us?
No. Now FBI is on our ass, bro. They're here. They're on our mic.
They've always been in our speakers.
I know.
But I kind of.
Do you believe in that stuff?
Pardon?
The FBI is like just monitoring.
I mean, not everybody. I don't think they have the resources to monitor everybody. If they are, like, what are you really gonna find
I know exactly.
on me?
Like,
what are you gonna find on me?
Exactly. When people are like, "Oh, yo, I'm not on social media because of the FBI," bro, what are they gonna see? My fucking volleyball pictures, bro? Like,
yeah, literally,
dude, like,
you're gonna see like pictures of me and my friends. You're gonna see like what my internet search history. Ooh.
It's pretty colorful.
I mean, if it's not colorful, then it's just bland.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back on it.
I think you had some questions.
I did. What's a comfort zone for you that you're okay with not stepping out of? Because just to segue onto what I was saying.
For me right now is, as much as I hate to say it, it's probably like my job. I'm fucking. These guys are treating me good, bro. Like,
that's understandable.
I mean, like, why would I want to get out of that?
Job security, I think, is one of the best comfort zones out there.
Yeah,
for sure.
It is, but at the same time, there are people that are like, oh, yo, just fucking jump jobs and then get more money, etc. Right?
Oh, for sure. And I think it can go either way for that.
Yeah.
But I think just my opinion, having a stable job that can allow you to live your life outside of it,
100%
goes a long way.
Yeah, and I was doing the service awards for this job, so like, bro, I was giving awards to like 40, 35-year employees, right?
That's crazy.
So it's like, that's how secure the job is, right? So,
yeah, that's how much people enjoyed working for that company, right? So
I don't know about that word.
Not enjoy, but like that's how much people want. Like,
yeah, enjoy the security.
Enjoy goes along. Enjoy is like I don't know the word for it, but that's how much comfortable people felt staying at that company whether it's for better or for worse, But
we should get Sahil to paint a picture of you here too, instead of LeBron James.
Can I be like dunking on somebody?
Oh.
I want to dunk on Ashwin. Like, Sahil, can you make a painting of me just dunking on Ashwin, bro? Like.
Yeah, fuck Ashton, bro. No, I'm joking. He actually came to a podcast.
Yeah, he showed up.
He's good.
Yeah.
Actually, most viewed episode too. So
yeah, he's literally the most viewed episode.
You're super good. Don't worry, Ashton.
Ashwin, you beat females somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Facts.
Like, you don't actually beat females, but you beat out the females, in the episodes.
I don't even want to crop that and put it on TikTok. I don't want to do that, bro. We didn't specify which Ashwin.
The Ashwin that guessed on our episodes.
Oh my god, don't be specific, man. Stop.
Who else? I don't know any other Ashwin.
No. I didn't want you to be specific so I could put it on TikTok, but now it's specific, so...
GG. Well, you can just clip that part out.
I guess.
Speaking of clipping that part out, I've been put outside of my comfort zone, outside of my choice once. Not outside of my choice, but... I've been put out of my comfort zone in a way that I was portrayed. I feel like that's over-exaggerating that, though. It was a Snapchat clip that was taken out of context. What was it? I can't even remember, but it was... Basically, I said something that sounded offensive, but it just got cut off at one part. And it sounded like I was straight dissing somebody. And this was back in, I think we were just fresh out of high school, and people... I don't even remember, but I'm pretty sure people just got upset, and I'm like, guys, that's not even the full clip. I didn't even... There's much more to that than what met the eye. But being thrust into it, I think that's segueing back into our last episode about our biggest fears. That's where one of those things comes from, is just being losing your friends for being judged for something, or something that you say. But that's one of the points where I've gotten pushed out of my comfort zone, and I didn't like it. I've had points where I've been pushed out of my comfort zone. Dancing, I am a shitty dancer, but if you go to a club or if you go to an event and you just dance, even if you're bad at it, fuck it. That's something where, for example, it was at Andy's wedding. I think I was made to dance in one point. It was either for a ceremony or for even at the wedding, and they just put me in the middle of people, and I'm just in my head I'm like, okay, just screw it, just do it. Just full send.
You're good. So
it's
kind of like Dougie.
Okay, that's easy though. Douging is so easy.
Bro, I tried. I can't. Can do it right now for a camera.
No, I don't have music.
Snoop, what? Teach me how to Dougie.
No. But if I can find that clip, I'll put it up.
What's that?
Right here?
Yeah.
Sure. There, in the middle.
In the corners of deep dark secrets of YouTube, there's actually a video of teach me how to ruggy.
No.
Ruggy, yeah.
No way.
If you guys could find that video, you win.
He's gonna be so mad at you.
But it's somewhere. Teach me how to ruggy in grade 8. We made a video.
He's gonna be so mad at you.
He has his own dance.
Why are you doing this to the guy, bro?
No, fuck this guy, bro. He's not even gonna listen to this, bro. But yeah.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna get it, like, while I'm editing, I'm just gonna be like, yo, just take it out, please. Please.
But yeah.
Oh, I want to mention something also that's pretty out of comfort zone. I'd say go to the gym counts as being out of your comfort zone, no? It's especially if you go to like a commercial gym that's not really private. Like,
Yeah.
think about it. You're
At the beginning, especially if it's a new gym and stuff, you're just scared of being judged, or like people are like, oh fuck.
yo, you see somebody like curling like 65 pounds on each arm, and you're just here. It's like, yo, I'm curling tens, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that also goes with like the confidence
for sure.
for yourself. But the way to gain confidence for yourself is to put yourself in those situations too.
Exactly, right? And it's also one of those where it's like the work, you reap the rewards of those work.
Yeah,
the work.
I mean, those guys were at your point at one.
At one point, yeah, for sure.
Time, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. So you just got to think of it that way. But yeah, I think every time, like when I first started at the gym, when I was like
12.
Not 12, chill. I'm like, if I was starting at the gym at 12, I'd be like fucking jacked. But when I first started at the gym, I think like around this time last year, or even a little bit before that, bro, I just had no confidence in whatever. But I knew that, yo, I don't really, just put your headphones in, don't give a fuck, do what you got to do and do your research, do your workouts the right way.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That should be our podcast title. Don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. Like, does that get flagged or no? I don't think so.
It might be.
Or F star.
Should maybe, but yeah, just don't give a fuck, man. Honestly, like,
yeah.
A lot of why people don't get out of their comfort zones is because they give a fuck about people.
You give a fuck about judgment, and we're not saying we don't. For sure, I have moments where I give a fuck about being judged all the time.
All the time. I'm so nervous every time he walks in front of me, bro. I have a crush on him.
But so, yeah, I feel like. I just feel like you're never gonna achieve what you want to achieve if you're so scared of what people think, you know? That's another thing with comfort zones. You just gotta... If you want to achieve the best possible you're going to have to be uncomfortable to do that. Because those struggles, obstacles that are uncomfortable, are things that you just have to overcome. No matter what. No matter how you feel in the moment, or how the anticipation and anxiety beforehand, you have to deal with that, or else it's going to apply to other things too. If you're afraid to deal with, like, let's say you want to talk in front of a huge crowd and you're afraid to deal with what they think about you or how they're going to judge you, eventually that's going to trickle down to, oh, like, what am I wearing outside? Are people going to think this is weird for me to, like, wear outside? How am I running, like, in this thing? Are people going to judge me for how I run? It's going to go down to the smallest things. And for you to overcome you have to overcome it at certain moments of your life to not feel that way in the future, or to at least lessen its impact. Are you making a beat with the chair?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's so well put that I don't even know how to respond to that.
I mean, speaking of that, I do have, this is probably one of the biggest out of my comfort zone things for me. Last year, we're going to shout out Andy's wedding again, but doing my best man speech.
Yeah.
That shit scared the fucking shit out of me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I was just like all nonchalant. It's like, yo, I got this. It's all in a cue card. I prepared for this.
And then literally a couple seconds before, you just feel like, yeah.
I'm just like, holy shit.
That was literally me with the emceeing the last weekend. It's like, everything's good. 10 minutes before, I'm just sitting on the chair like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm just like in front of two big families, and I'm not related to either side, and I just got to make this sound kind of cool and stuff. And like, my friends are there. I can see my friends on the side, you know, but...
I was cheering, bro. I recorded the whole thing.
Yeah, I was so appreciative that you recorded the whole thing. They also have it on video, like the official wedding video. I don't want to watch it. I feel like I'm going to cringe if I watch it. Because apparently there's a clip of me saying like, oh, sticky. or something like that. And I have no recollection of that. I hope I did. I don't want to see
I don't even know what that means. Okay.
But yeah, I would say that was like a huge fear factor for me, especially just leading up to it. The closer it came, the more nervous I got. Like, I had the cue cards and everything, but I'm focused on, like, oh, should I stare at everybody's, like, approach people? Am I slouching? Every little thing just came down to it. And then as I kept going on, and I heard some reactions of what I said, like, some small laughs here and there, I'm like, all right, just keep going with the flow, you know?
Yeah, once the laughs start coming in,
it's just like, okay, you're doing good, you know?
And that's why the first thing, like, if you notice what typically MCs or anyone that does a speech does is, it's like, hey, give a round of applause, or, like, you know, cheer
get
up.
the crowd amped up, you know?
It's more so get the MC amped up a little
yeah.
bit. But, yeah.
That's true, because I would feel like when I was getting up there, it's like, either getting cheers or, not cheers, but hearing claps and stuff like that. Or just, like, the tiny, I forgot who did it, but I was like, yay, go Daniel. Just in, like, I heard something like that, I'm like, or maybe I was just making that up for myself. You never know. But it goes to that point. Like, you find ways to amp yourself up in those moments. Oh, but I will say one of the things from that speech I really wanted to do is I tried to make people cry, and I didn't. And all the other speeches made people cry, and I'm a little salty about that, man. I just wanted somebody to bawl their eyes out a little bit. But fuck. Maybe I'm not good at making people cry.
Don't worry, man. I don't know. I mean...
Have I made you cry in the past?
Talk to any of your exes, bro.
Hey, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
A win's a win, bro. You wanted to make someone cry. You did.
Yeah. No comment. But yeah, definitely the biggest part, like, top 2 for me last year out of my comfort zone. Definitely. Oh, I want to not add on to that, another thing. Because I asked you what comfort zone that you like just staying within. For me, you're going to hate this, and I know a lot of my friends are going to get triggered by this, but I'm totally okay in my food comfort zone. I am very picky with food, and I'm okay with that.
This guy doesn't eat ketchup.
Fuck ketchup. Fuck ketchup, fuck mayo, fuck mustard.
Imagine living a life without ketchup.
Ketchup's disgusting.
What the fuck do you eat on your fries, bro? Like
poutine, gravy, cheese.
God.
Yo, I'll even dip it into the McDonald's ice cream.
You know, I used to drink ketchup bottles as a kid.
You're weird.
I'm joking.
Oh, no. Do you actually do that? I know people who, like, I'm gagging just at the thought of it, but, they poke holes in the ketchup packets, and I'm actually struggling to say it.
Okay, then don't say it, bro.
But, like, they're just sipping out of ketchup packets.
That's crazy.
It's weird. I can't.
I didn't know ketchup does that to you, man. I'm sorry. Stop saying that word.
No, it's okay. The ketchup itself doesn't gross
How about
out.
mustard?
I can eat mustard. I don't really like it. Like, if somebody gave me a sandwich that had mustard on it, I'll power through it.
So if there's a sandwich with ketchup, you just fucking spit it out.
I promise you, I'm gonna gag at the smell.
No way, really?
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
I cannot. Like, it just makes me not. It's not okay. Like,
I got a prank idea for you.
Oh god, I promise you I will fight you. I will physically fight you. Like, that's one of the things I will actually, like, you can piss me off with something, that's one of the things I'll actually fight you for. Mayo I can deal with to an extent.
Watch us in the St. John strip just pack a bunch of ketchup.
I'll fight all of you. Like, I will hit Liz. Like, if Liz ever pulls, like,
holy,
Liz, oh,
trim that
Liz,
out.
if you, no, I'm not trimming that out. Liz, if you ever pull a ketchup prank on me, like, it's on sight. It's hands, like. But no, Liz wouldn't do that to me, right?
We do not condone violence, unless it's about ketchup.
Well, for me, anyways, you're not gonna fight anybody about ketchup.
Bro. I fucking eat everything, bro. There's nothing that I don't eat.
You're
except
gonna
for food with bones. Yeah, go ahead.
I can understand it with some people. I used to not understand that because I'm just like, yo, it's just meat. Just take the bones out.
No, yeah.
But I kind of get where that's coming from now. You're gonna hate it. So Tim Horton, you eat the Tim Hortons Farmers Wraps, right?
Yeah.
I don't get mayo on it. Whatever the Chipotle thing is. I hate Chipotle too. The Chipotle sauce, shit's weird.
Okay, no. So it's just dry.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's another thing. Because of that pickiness, I've adjusted myself. Because that's the reason I don't buy burgers from, like, expensive places. Because it's such a big burger because of those fillings and toppings. I'm not gonna spend money just to get the cheese, bacon, and whatever's on there, and that's it. It becomes a smaller burger, so it's not worth it.
I can't imagine a farmer's wrap without the sauces. I'll be honest with you, but so you just get the cheese.
I get the cheese. Yeah, I just get the cheese.
Tim Hortons workers probably confused, bro. It's like, all right. I mean, they probably got worse stories before.
They probably do. I mean, they just probably have. Imagine if they just asked us, like, "Hey, can I get the double without the coffee?"
Oh, dude, the screaming chicken.
Imagine. I like just adding on to the like. I just know what I like in food now. I think it's so set in stone for me with like food that I don't know if that's ever gonna change. I don't think it ever will. I think I'm like there's foods that I've learned to eat as I grew older. Like I didn't like onions growing up. I love onions now. Barbecue sauce doesn't even picky, but I'm actually really picky about barbecue sauce. Like I love barbecue sauce, but if it's too tomatoey, if I taste too much tomato in it, I'm out.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm out. But yeah, I'm picky about a lot of that stuff, dude. That's another reason. I don't eat spaghetti, because I don't like tomato sauce like that.
Mom's spaghetti. Shout out Eminem.
But it's, he vomited it out, so it kind of proves my point. Vomit on my hands already, mom's spaghetti. So
he's nervous, but on the trip, looks calm and
ready
ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote. Now we're gonna get fucking copyrighted. Yeah, bro. I'm so sorry, man.
It's okay.
Interscope Records. It's not our fault.
It's not our fault.
It's just a catchy song.
Well, if you want us to mute it, just message us.
Yeah.
And if you want to send us some money too, just message us.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah,
people are definitely cropping that part out and putting it on Spotify and making a remix.
Yeah, with our bad voices.
Yeah, exactly.
With our non-musical voices.
Yeah. Dude, songs that are slowed down sound so fucking hard, bro.
Really?
Bro, what do you mean? Like, all of... Okay, I don't know.
What do you mean slow down?
Do you like the type of music that I play during volleyball, like house music?
Yeah, I can vibe to it.
The majority of it is just like slowed down, like
the
audio slowed down, and then they put in beats. I don't know, especially like the new JBL speaker and stuff. Oh my god, it sounds so good.
I think with speakers too, if it has a lot of bass in it, it sounds even better.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I can never listen to that music when I need to focus on something though. Like if I'm doing work, it's got to be like either conversation for me.
Yeah.
Or it's either conversation or soft, like R&B or like soft music for me.
Yeah.
And I think one of the last things I want to touch up on comfort zones on my end, anyways, is I'm totally okay with my close friend circle in a sense of like I'm okay with. I love making friends. I like talking to new people. I do have my limits where I want to be alone, but I think for my close friends, what I've established, like I have my friends with like. You are one of my close friends. I have. Oh my god, what a bitch! No, I'm joking.
Sorry, I'm trying to get some tears out, but
just splash some Mountain Dew in your eyes.
Okay.
No, but all of my close friends out there, you know who you are. I don't really. There's too many of you. Like not too many, but I don't want to name drop that much.
I was gonna say Ruggy.
I love you guys.
I was gonna say Ruggy, but no, fuck you, Ruggy. You're not a close friend until you get into the podcast.
You gotta let this guy breathe, man. But I feel like as much as I make friends, those guys are so set in stone for me, right? Like you guys are all like so set in stone. Like unless y'all really want to beef with me for no reason, you guys are so set in stone.
You look ugly in those glasses.
I fucked your sister. With these glasses on.
It's okay. She's ran through all my friend
group. We're just gonna start a close because we don't have sisters. It's just gonna become a meme now. It's gonna, it's there.
That's it. Shane's already into my sister, bro. He actually DM'd me the other day. He was like, "What's your sister?"
Did he DM you while he was in your sister?
Probably. It's probably like, "Yo, what's your sister saying?" And then I'm like, "Yo, she's good."
You know what's crazy? He called me next. He's like, "Yo, your sister. I'm seeing her after too."
Oh my god. Why do our sisters always run trains?
Yeah, bro. Our sisters are for the streets. Disclaimer, once again, we don't have sisters.
We do not have sisters.
We do not have sisters.
It's okay.
He has a brother. I'm an only child.
Please. Yeah.
We had a podcast about this. Come on, guys. But I don't know. Is there anything else you want to add about like your comfort zones?
No, I mean, like I can't stress it enough. Just say yes, man. Because like every time you say no, it's an opportunity that's closed.
Yeah.
And you never know. Like even like if I said no to like the cottage trip back in 2021, like we wouldn't have done this podcast today.
Like there's so many things that could have stemmed from like good things that we've done that I don't think had you not come on that trip.
Exactly. Or even like my volleyball tournaments in the summer. Like if he didn't come to the volleyball tournament,
who knows if we'd even be doing these podcasts.
That's it. So you never know. But it's just saying yes, getting out of your comfort zone.
For sure.
And if you want to try something new, just say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to get out of your friend circle.
For sure.
Please. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Don't be afraid to make new friends, but at the same time, like, not grain of, it's a grain of salt. Just remember who your people are.
Exactly. Yeah. If your people are your people, then it doesn't matter if you don't talk to them.
Yeah.
A couple weeks.
I have best friends. I have like really close friends that sometimes I won't talk to for a month or two, or even longer than that. And we talk. We come back and talk, and it's like nothing ever changed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the end.
Yeah, we've tangented quite a bit today.
That's it. Mountain Dew, please fucking sponsor us, bro. Yeah, I spent at least $1,000 in my lifetime on Mountain Dew. At least.
That's crazy.
Minimum. I used to drink it like every week in like high school, bro.
I won't lie, I've probably done the same with just pop in general, like a lot.
Yeah, like pop in general, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Pop in general.
I spent a lot on pop.
Yeah. That's why I have such big love handles right now.
It's probably, knock on wood, I hope I don't become a diabetic when I'm older.
I think I'm already there.
But yeah, guys, I think we're going to wrap this one up. This is just all about like kind of just getting yourself out there in whatever way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be a big drastic change. You could slowly get along with it, but you're never, in my opinion, just never going to be able to experience what life fully has to offer without putting yourself out there in some way.
Facts.
Yeah.
And we're just a couple people in our mid-20s saying this, but this is what we've learned so far.
Yeah.
And this is kind of the opposite of what our immigrant parents might be saying too, right? Because like they like us being comfortable and safe and stuff too, but if you don't do that, then you're not really experiencing life.
Yeah,
like,
just to add on to that, like I also do understand where they're coming from because they did take that big leap. So once you take that big leap of coming here, the rest of the security has to come after that, you know. Yeah. So I understand where they're coming from, but from where we are in our generation as their offspring, despite how they feel, we do have to take these opportunities at every chance that we can take. Whether it's a social or a financial,
that's it.
A educational, these things are all going to help us grow. Like our parents, like I get it, but they're done growing in a sense, right? Like
so that's why they don't really remember, like 30 years ago, 40 years ago when they were in their 20s. So yeah,
and it was a different time too.
Yeah, in their day to day, it's more comfort at this point, but yeah. We
like, and people are like, if anybody similar to our age or even younger or even a little older, like we're not done growing as people. We're not done experiencing what life has to offer. So why say no? But yeah, guys, thanks for listening or watching. If you're watching us on YouTube or watching us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, don't forget to shoot us a follow or a subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. What else we got? YouTube. Links are down below, and check us out on what we got. We got some clips coming out of us from our previous episodes on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube Shorts as well.
Hell yeah.
And tell us, once again, tell us what you want us to talk about every week. We love just hearing what you guys have to say. Tell us your best stories of stepping out of your comfort zone. Tell us some reasons you don't want to step out of certain comfort zones. We'd love to hear it.
Facts.
We just love to hear what you guys have to say. And we appreciate you guys.
So I'm the intro dude and he's the outro dude.
Yeah, basically.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just like how I like going in and he likes going.
Yeah. What? I was gonna say he welcomes and I kick y'all out.
Oh, okay.
He's the club guy at the beginning of the club, and I'm the bouncer who kicks y'all out.
Exactly. Swag. All right. Peace out.
All right. Take care, guys.